So, welcome back. So, we're doing the training of the old Kerbal because I don't even know what I'm doing. So, we've done the basic flight, even though last one was hilariously bad. Once I started spinning, I couldn't work out how to stop it from spinning. Looks like I sort of need to um, have a little pad here near myself. The only thing that game I've ever when I played it to start having a pad was Days Gone until I got used to the thingy controls. That was on the PlayStation 4 5, and yeah. So, but anyway, let's do intermediate construction, shall we, and see how we go with this. This is going to be a disaster, but never mind. Intermediate construction. Right. Hello again. How'd you come back? Yeah, well, that was questionable because I was like, oh, God. Get started. Go ahead and enter the so that will be that. Vehicle assembly building. How you get right? Okay, we'll go there. Right then. Here we again. Now to the business. If you remember your last construction tutorial, we covered how to build a simple hopper and some of the basics of construction area. In this tutorial, you will expand your knowledge of some of the more useful features in Fab, and you'll build more complex craft. Will be able to get us out of the atmosphere. I don't think it's much as the problem I had of getting out of the atmosphere. It was the crashing, burning, and rolling, and I couldn't stop what the hell I was doing. Problem. But anyway, let's carry on. To my next time, let's start with the craft. We'll build a basic construction through this one, just called hopper. This will give us a little bit of time, and the counting pads are always happy when you save time. Click on the open button, which is the open button in the top corner. All right, and load that of it. Then remove it. Or load. Right. Okay. I got that. I'll then remove it. So if I remove that and then press delete, apparently that's it. If you mess with it, you can rate the craft. I don't really need to do that. Unlike last time, we won't be bringing the whole vessel back, so we can change our parachute states from which we used before. Right click on the parachute. If ever that is development altitude is set to 1000. Yeah, it's so that's what I mean. How do I stop that? How do I get that? Oh, well, that's why I guess. Just like something else. That sort of makes sense, doesn't it? Oh, what are you doing? No? Right, that's better. That's the problem I had before. But also set the minimum pressure to 0.75. So I can go to here. Oh, it's full. I didn't realize I was full. Anyway, fine. Also, this corresponds to the altitude on the Kerbal. About 2 kilometers. That means a much shorter time hanging around during descent. Yeah, right, okay. First off, let's change the name of our craft and the description if you want. So we can call it 02. No, that's a really bad name, and yeah, I know. And starting, and I'll just because obviously I can go back and change these, I suppose, later. Because I don't even know if you want somebody to have a trash can symbol for later. I simply change the name to something other than Hopper and restart. So right, okay. Great for the craft world, giving you ships some additional purpose for attacking science equipment. We can run in the experiments during our travels and get viable science data from Kerbal kind, whatever that was. There are a number of science equipments to be performed, but the amount will only have the mystery goo contained unit. Mystery goo. You got to laugh at it. Switch to the science tab. Look at it. So that's the. No, it's one of these, isn't it? That was it. Yeah. So switch to science tab. Look at this one of the most basic science which Kerbal scientists have devised, and one of the first things that they want to try and understand better. I mean, they don't even know what colour the goo is. Okay, next. Well, I could just look at it, so it doesn't really matter. When you pick up the part, you will see that it's designed to attach to the side of other parts, i.e. Radically? If you attach only one of these, then during flight our craft will be unbalanced. Right, so one way to solve this is to add an extra goo container on the opposite side of the rocket so they balance quickly. We have a symmetry to help. Symmetry count middle. Right, okay. These buttons control symmetry, highlighted and angle snap. Snap and can be found in the lower left of the screen. Press the symmetry button or the X key to cycle through the available symmetry modes. Set it to 2x. Does that mean 2x? The middle click. See, that seems like 2x to me. I don't know. So let's try and pick up and place a unit on the side of the pit. Near the top. Oh yeah, I see. That's symmetry to it. Wouldn't it be nicer to halfway? But I'm not gonna argue with the dudes. I don't know whether it was supposed to be on the line, but hey, what the hell? Totally will. And just that a second one has been placed opposite the first by the symmetry. If you had already placed a long canister, pick it up. Make sure that symmetry is set correctly and place it again so that it is as a duplicate on the other side. Remember to place the canisters near the nose of the pod. Well, it's sort of near the nose. If you add too many more parts here, the craft we are making will be too heavy to survive recent safety and too heavy to slow a parachute, leading to sudden impact syndrome. Yeah, smashing. So we'll need to add a decoupler below the pod. Decouplers can be found in the coupling tab. Oh, there it is. Right. Coupling tab, and will let us split the craft when we no longer need the lower parts. We won't be able to recover the discarded parts, but at least our craft and our Kerbal survivors. Decouplers can be used in many ways, but for now, let's just add one of these to the bottom of the pot. I say that's where it's going to go. Oh yeah. Bottom of the teacher. No, that's that one, isn't it? Basic. No. Secondary rows have arrows. The arrows show which side is the side that decouples. Make sure your decoupler's arrow is pointing up. I better do that again then. How do I know whether it's pointing up? Oh, I see the little arrow there on the side of it. I was thinking that. I was sort of like, how's that pointing up? Alright, okay. Well done. You'll recall, I hope that in the previous tutorial we'll have to adjust the staging stack when we add the engine to our early rockets. When you add a decoupler, the extra stages automatically added to the stack, right? So that now new parts below the decouplers won't be staged at the same time as they. You can of course move them all around, but hopefully this will save you some time as you go. If you ever want to return to the default staging setup, click the reset button at the bottom of the staging stack. So that must be that then. This time we're going to use a liquid propellant. I'm looking and my brain went there. Liquid propellant engine. Unlike solid rocket motors, these engines don't carry their own propellants with them, so we need to add some fuel tanks. Ooh, go to the fuel tanks. Am I going to just crash and burn with these as well? Fuel tanks, right? Oh, sorry. Go to the fuel tanks. I was using these early parts, so I need it available. This is another area like engines where advancement is bigger and bigger and better. We're going to need 5 of these tanks to get us to space. Before we grab 5 tanks from the part, let me give you another tip. Because efficiency is my middle name, it goes right after one middle. Once you place the right tank once you place the first tank on it, you will duplicate this by holding left tab key and clicking on the tank. So I can do this, and then I left the left key and I put. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, don't really matter, I suppose. And quickly get 5 of the. I hold the left Alt key and clicking on the tank. Ah, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, yeah, just one more, don't I? Yeah, that's it. So that 2. 1, 2, 3. Come on. That's better. Right. To the vessel and we can proceed. That's a lot of fuel tanks. Switch over to the engine tab now. Engine. Switch over to the engine tab now. The vessel engine you use is obvious different from we used before. This is a liquid engine and it needs to have burns. Both liquid fuel and oxidizer are fully enough. This is what we just added to the rocket. Oh, so that's what that is. A chat. To the bottom of the rocket stack now, and we keep an eye on the staging stack to see how it changes. So we got that. We got the. So it doesn't have many stages. I suppose no, it wouldn't do, would it? Next. Now we're almost there. We got to find maybe not as speedily as someone of Though, yeah, the last thing we're going to need to do is to give the rocket a little bit stability, so it needs going the way it keeps going the way that we want to go. Will we achieve this by adding some fins? That's probably why it went all over before. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Some fins near the bottom of the rocket. Fins can't be found in the. Fins can be found. The aerodynamics. Oh, we want the symmetry. Oh, well, my symmetry shield's still active. Set the symmetry mode to 4. To 4. But I will place them on both. So see the turn the angle right. Drop a basic feed on the last rocket tank. You'll see. I like that. That'll do for me, baby. Excellent. We've now got a rocket that will let us reach for the stars immediately. I'd say reach for the rest of the basic rocket, which can't be achieved orbit, but on the bright side, this means reaching would also be basic. Done the job in the build basic hopper and the rocket. Hopefully, you learn a few things about how to build a craft and how to use some of the shortcuts that are in there. Feel free to hang around a bit or try your own hand at other things, or perhaps you could look at the next lesson, Spell Flight, where we will see just how the rocket performs, or head over to the science tutorial to learn how to advance your career and unlock more parts. If you could show off yourself of this construction facility with the red button on the top right, and when you're done, experiment that will be grateful. So basically it sounds as if I'm done then. Full flipping hell, look at all these. Holy moly, mother of mercy. Well, so there we go, everybody. I've done the basic I think it's the basic flight one. No, it's not the basic flight, it's a next one. Anyway, let's come back for the next one, the next tutorial soon. I'm sure this is all easy, especially for the people who've been playing it, but I have no idea what I'm doing. It's because you've got the tutorials there, so I'll be flummoxed. But bye for now, see you later.